man, I'm with Hot Facts, man, with my boy Robert Reed, man. It's past the dark, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. Get them facts.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reed.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You are watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
What's up, y'all? We watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Me out, check, check me out, check me out, check, check me out, check me out, check, check me out, check, check, check me out, check, check, check me out, check me out, check, check me out, check me out, check, check.
What up, Robert Reese? Robert Reese with Hot Facts. That's my man right there. Hey, he always be hitting us up with the news and the latest. And he keeps everybody informed about the gig industry, like all of the different gig tubers, everything that's going on with everybody. He's really up to speed on a lot of things. So if you don't want to channel hop a whole lot, just look at his channel for about, 10, 15 minutes, kind of look at a few of his videos, and all of a sudden, yep, you'll realize what everything was going on in the gig industry. He be on top of it, man.
Come and get them hot facts. Robert Reed.
Hey, Hot Facts with Robert Reese, man. This your boy Dash Bandicoot tapping in with you, brother. Hey, I'm right here on a break in my dash right now, getting busy, but I figured I'd tap in before I eat some grub real quick. But yo, man, I like your channel, like what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we share some of the same ideas as far as like how to navigate this gig market. So just tapping in, showing love, man. I seen your comment. Finally got a chance to hit you, bro. Whenever you get a chance back, man, just holler, man, for sure, man. Love, bro. Be safe.
Yo, you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese, the customer service king, the Lone Ranger of food delivery. He leaves no customer behind. Love from London.
Get that in, sir. We are at the Fast Trip, people. We have another local Hot Facts with Robert Reese. What makes you stop here at the Fast Strip?
Cheap gas.
Now, is this the cheapest gas around?
Yes, it is. I checked the Gas Buddy. This is the place that you go if you want your cheap gas.
Now, check this out. You said Gas Buddy. Please explain that. I know what it is. For people that don't know, let them know what Gas Buddy is.
It's a website where you go on and check the prices for the gasoline and lowest in your area.
Yes, sir. Now, all you got to say is this. You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You guys looking for the best barbecue in Moreno Valley? Go ahead, head on over and try some of this Reese's BBQ. 951-999-2615. Plate includes 3 ribs, 1 hot link, baked beans, potato salad, and white bread going down for $20. Great food, great prices, guarantee you come back for more. And it's all been blessed by God, people. Y'all come on down and let them know you're stopping by because of Hot Facts with Robert Reese. If you mention my name, people, you get a discount on me. See you guys soon. Come get this barbecue. It is mighty, mighty tasty.
Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Now, this individual, all right, you work hard on YouTube, Pedro. You work hard every day.
He's working harder than I am.
I was going to say that. Thank you.
Yep.
This man is doing videos, shorts, and he's doing an hour-long live stream 5 days a week. You're not even doing that.
Yeah, no. Listen, me and Robert, Hannibal, we've talked a few times. I had him on the channel. We have each other's number, and we've chopped it up. We have a lot of similarities, and we have a lot of differences. We have core things that we're very, I do not believe in some of the things he says, and he goes the same way with me, but there's a mutual respect there, which I really like. Yeah. And I really respect his grind and his hustle. He reminds me of myself because he's betting on himself. He's, if you watch his intro clips, I'm sure you've seen it. I imagine Robert's going to places and saying, "Hey man, I got a channel. Would you subscribe?" And he's like, "Hey, would you say that you watch Hot Facts with Robert Reese?" And they don't. But he's giving that. He's about that community. And he's building up.
He's going pretty fast. I see the subs moving, and Yeah, I don't agree with. I mean, we're giving him props. So also, like, yeah, some of the things. It's fine.
He knows it,
They have their own method, right? Like, take the first order of the day.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, I'm not doing that. But
Yeah.
I appreciate his grind, his hustle. He's engaging in the camera. He's really putting everything into this, and I just want to give him his flowers right now. I know I'm gonna talk to him with Steve Rideshare Rodeo in a live stream tomorrow. Subscribe, I check him out. He gives me like that daily, like, okay, is he on? All right, cool. Like, it's normal. Like, I watch you, Flex, and now it's Robert Reese. Like, if one of you guys don't upload, I'm like, okay, is everything all right? If Flex is not uploaded, what's going on? Why he's not streaming right?
All right, now, y'all. Before the show starts, I will.
No. I'm recording.
Sure.
No, you can't.
Ooh,
No, you can't, bro.
on
Just
there.
you can't. No,
Ooh.
dude, I can't. No, dude, I'm asking you to go.
Oh, dude.
All right, if you don't leave, I'm gonna call the cops.
Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God. They're in a public place. You can't ask them to leave. Oh, come on, Eli, come back.
And if not, that's okay too. No. I'm recording. No, you can't. No, you can't, bro. Just because you can't. No, dude, I can't. No, dude, I'm asking you to go. All right, if you don't leave, I'm gonna call the. All right, we're back live. We are back live. I was just harassed by a bunch of young kids. I basically told them if they don't leave me alone, I'm gonna call the cops. So I may have to call the police. If they come up to me one more time, I'm calling the police. The police is also over on the other side of the park. I could go back over there.
All right, now, people, got to let you guys know. I've been working on this for about 9 months now. And this whole investigation, I know there's a lot of people out there that they go into Eli and they go at him, but there is no one that looks at the people that go at him. Now, I'll go ahead and let you guys know this, that it took a lot of hard work to get what I had to get. And I do hope that from what you guys will see here, this is a different form of content that is delivered to Eli Melas from what the rest of what everyone else out there does. And it's going to be something that if you like it, leave a thumbs up. If you don't like it, leave a thumbs down. All I got to say is it's about to go down. Give me one quick sec. I got a few things I got to finish up here. Let me get them set for you guys. All right now. All right. So, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and do it like this. So I don't have the echo here, right here. Let me do it like this. Cancel out. I will go out. All right. Just go back in and turn the mic off. And all right now. Let's get this thing going. Now, I've been working on this for about 9 months. Like I said, it took a lot of hard work. And as you will see here, let me go ahead and just pull this up here. I want to go ahead and pull this up here. I want to let you guys see this right here. I want to pull this up and right here. All right, so it's up there. Perfect. I want to pull this up here. Now, as you guys see, the Eli Melas investigation, okay? I want to just get this out of the way right now. You guys see that up top, we have Jamie, we have JB Gunner, the guy who looks like from Dick Tracy there. What was his name? Frog Face or Flat Top, that guy there. You got Tyree Sneed there. You have Thunder. Then you have Mr. Flex, Pedro, DoorDash, Santiago, Jenny, Books, Vlogs, Books. What is it? Books and Vlogs. Jenny's Books and Vlogs. We have Angel there. We have Tammy Hess there. We have Real Talk with Roy. We have Mondo there, and we have myself. Now, I will just let you guys know this. I'm going to just get this out of the way now for this investigation because everyone says that Reese likes to play the race card. Up there, we have 12 people outside of Eli and myself. And of those, what Eli says are mid-aged, 35-year-old wasteless men who just pick on him. All of these men going up from Legion to JB to Ram to Sneed to Thunder to Flex to Pedro to Angel to Roy and to Mondo. Everyone is at least 35 years age or older. And of these 12, we have 9 of them are white people. Coincidentally, the only black guy is the one that is doing the documentary and to break this thing down because black people don't do this shit and follow Eli like that. And of those 9 people that are white, 7 of those are the middle-aged men that Eli talk about. So we will be breaking this down. That is one thing that we have in common right there. Okay, so we will be breaking it down. Also, I would like for you guys to understand that I will be doing this as how I do my narration on, let me go ahead and hide this. I'm going to be doing this how I do my narration on the boardroom and everything else. You will be seeing me do a live one take. I have nothing written down. You will see me do a full live episode live on the spot. This will be true content creation in its own and something that no one's ever done when it comes to Eli. Now, once I bring this group back up, I want you guys to also understand this. In order for me to get this work done, I had to individually get myself into. Now, when Eli said Reese is going to interview everyone, that I'm going to go ahead. He was crazy for that. I have already spoke to all these people, got my questions in. When they thought it was just a regular conversation, I was doing my journalistic work. And I was able to do all of that to make sure that this thing happens. You guys will see for every single person up here, I have video clips to prove everything that I need for these files to make sure that we will get in to what we are going to get into. Now, a lot of you guys are wondering, like, why now? I wanted to wait at least like 2 or 3 more months, but the Legion, Legion and all them, they don't know what they're talking about. They thought I know nothing about Eli, that I work with all these people, how they all came to me, and I am a crucial part in the Eli investigation. I'm not an Elier, which makes it great. I look at the other people on what they are doing. For those of you who do not know, just like I told you guys, I am looking for a racist to interview. I also told you guys that I am going to work with Eli because I want to see what is so interesting about this guy and why people do this. Everyone got mad at me because they figured out he's going to go in and look. I never stopped. I went in and worked with the guy, got all my content. I've done things that a lot of you guys have never done. Just like JB Governor, I had a podcast with a guy that was not to make fun of, but me asking all the questions to dig in deep about everybody else from all the other communities. I did that. Upon that, everyone that Eli has brought up, I have had the chance to go one-on-one with and get a chance to do my hot facts with them to make them have an interaction with me so I can break down what their psyche is as a person. I did that. So you will see all the full clips for everyone that is going on. I'll break down how it is. And also, like this, I'm going to break it down in the order on how Eli came into me, and we're going to go in order from Eli, from when I met Eli, how everyone came into play to where we are now. And I have everything else to show there. And on top of that, like I said, Legion opened up his mouth. Now, when I mean by Legion opened up his mouth, I'm going to play something that a lot of you guys don't know. I went on to the Legion one time, spoke. Then I spoke to him one more time on Roy, and I said, well, what's the big argument or beef that everyone says that we should have? He said there's nothing there, or whoop, it's make-believe. I said, well, some people think it's true. He laughed it off, then came back. I saw him talking crap at least 5, 6, 7 times. I let it slide. I kept him on there with JB Gunner. JB Gunner was talking to him. I hop on there and set things straight. So we're going to get into why I chose today to start this. So let's go ahead and get it just like this. Let's start with the first one. Legion, we're going to start with this first on why we're getting into it. Let's watch the interaction on Real Talk with Roy. Now, I want to bring out that all of the people, okay, all of the people, let me go back to this thing here. All of the people, let me see here. All of the people here that you see, they have one thing in common. Whenever it comes to someone asking them something about Eli, they get super defensive and they cannot answer questions at all. They get so defensive. Leader.
Uh-oh. Here comes the other one. All right, cool. What do you want? Okay, you want to ask him a question?
Yeah. Legion, I got to ask you something. And Roy, I stopped doing the live streams when you called me out about the safety thing, about driving and looking at the phone. I actually stopped doing live streams while doing the gig work because of that. Because I was like, damn, Roy called me out. I'm probably doing that all the time. So I just want to say I was guilty of that, and I respect you for saying that. Question for Legion though, you're getting this money, and Roy pointed out that it's like a job because you're getting all these super chats and things in. My question is for you, how much of that money are you putting into like a fake account to pay for the membership with Eli, and then throwing money back in his pocket? Because if you're throwing it back in his pocket, it's like it's never going to stop because you're paying him to do it.
Okay, so first off, when Roy called you out for doing your DoorDash on the road and streaming on the road, did you feel oppressed by the white man?
I've never been oppressed by the white man, and felt like your question there. I'm in an interracial relationship. Grew up with lots of
Didn't
white.
ask about that. Didn't ask about that, sir.
No, but
don't care about your relationship.
But your approach with that. I'm just asking a genuine question, and I think many people would want to know that also.
Okay, well, I just was curious if you felt oppressed at all. I'm glad to see you didn't. So, let's see here. So first off, I'm not the one paying for the membership to Eli's channel. It's not me. It's literally not coming out of my account at all. That is just a fact, okay? That account is owned by somebody else. I do use it at times, obviously, to be able to restream the content. So I guess your question is kind of a moot point.
Many people want to know that because many people think that
this is some kind of game that we play back and forth, and Eli must be getting some kind of kickback, right? Because the drama. Let me speak. Because the drama back and forth is so produced and so, I guess, fake seeming. You must think that it's all part of the show, and that Eli gets some kind of residuals or something, right?
No, wrong, completely wrong. Kind of going the same way, but here is how it's different. I'm thinking because of if you're able to show his members only, it's paid for. So that money is still going back. He may not be getting all this other stuff, but there are still things going back.
He's getting $5 a month.
That's what I was going to say. $5?
Yeah, $5 a month. Is that really like...
We see him getting over the super chats. So
what kind of hold on. Okay, Robert Reese, what kind of argument is this? Like,
it's not an argument. It's just a question, because if things are going in to keep him going, then he doesn't have to get other monies from you. That's enough for him to keep him going.
So hold on. So $5 a month is enough to keep him going?
Well, look at what he's doing over watching his so-called spectacular content. That's members only. So that $5 made him act like this. So I would say yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, sure. I don't know about that, Robert Reese. The dude gets a 99-cent super chat, and he damn near creamed his pants. So
exactly.
I don't know, like,
that's my point, Roy. That's my point. If he will do it over $1 or $2, then $5 is more than enough to have him keep doing it. That's my point.
Robert, so what you're basically saying to me is that the $5 that I pay, that not me, someone else pays for the membership every month.
No, I was asking. Hold
on. But your question also comes with a presupposition.
No, because I'm asking. You would have to explain it so I can be clear. I'm not saying anything. This is only a question.
No, but you're making an argument too. You are saying
I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing. I'm just listening to your answers, just so I can have a clarity.
Okay. Well, you're saying that the $5 that is given to him a month for the membership to be able to restream him, that is keeping him going. That's what you're saying, correct?
I'm asking. Okay, the question was, because you're making all this money on him, and I said, Roy said it's a job, and it's a job. You're making all this money. Wait, you're making all this money on Super Chats. I specifically said, are there any other accounts that you have that are paying for memberships that may keep Eli going, in a sense that's like paying him to keep doing what he's doing? So I'm asking, is that going on? It's a simple question.
Well, I guess the answer would be no.
Okay.
Because literally none of that is
I think what he's trying
reality.
to say is you have like multiple sock accounts with fucking memberships that.
No, I just have one that I have access to. That's it.
All right.
I don't think $5 a month is keeping him going to this degree. I think he maybe has other motivators that you have to also consider.
Is he back here?
He was. I don't know if he's still there.
Oh, we're gonna bring him in. Robert Reese, come on, brother.
Yo, man. I see you got the Jameson in. You want Jameson or you got the Three Wise Men? Which one you want?
Well, there's a lot of white people here, so that's where you lose. But we're drinking. Go ahead.
No, Jack, Jim, or Johnny. Which one of the Three Wise Men you drinking?
I drank Jameson earlier. Now I'm drinking Jim.
Okay, see, I already knew. You know what I mean? So I'm up in here. And I was trying to get in way earlier today, but my name was brought up, and I wanted to see what the deal was, and if there's anything that y'all want me to clarify. Because I'm gonna let y'all know on maybe tomorrow or on Wednesday. I have I don't think.
Let me ask you. What do you think about your nigger friend? What's his name? You know what I'm talking about? What's the nigger friend?
Dennis Jerome.
Dennis Jerome.
Yeah.
What do you think about your nigger friend saying I'm in a hotel and broke?
Well,
even though I'm clearly in the house.
Well, that's nothing for me to speak on. I don't get in between people's differences. That's not my stance. But I am going to let you guys know this. And I don't think Jamie understands that, he thinks that I don't know about Eli and some people don't. But like JB Gunner, I had a podcast with him that I created because I wanted to see what was the hoopla about. And I actually gone through the different communities from Jamie. I don't know how you did not know, but the JBs to the Tammys to the J-Roms to where they.
I was doing my own thing for a while.
Well, they were trying to dox me and stuff and do everything. I've gone through all the handicapped people. I've gone through Seed and the Batman people and all of them. I've gone through everybody. But what I'm saying is, I've gone through all the sources one-on-one for me to be a journalist, so I can ask all the questions I wanted to, and then I did a show with Eli to figure out what's going on, and then to break down what in common do all you guys have, because I've gone to all the sources, which makes my information that I have is going to be accurate. Yo, break it all down. I'm going to be doing that on Monday or on Tuesday or on Wednesday, and I'm going to be breaking down on how I have broken down every single community and the few things you guys all have in common when it comes to Eli. Now, like JB Gunner, I've done a whole show with him. I own all the content. I created all the topics, the questions for me to go ahead to figure this dude out and everybody else. When I did that, I got all the communities coming in, and I had to go into those sources too. So I have been covering him all the way fully. I've been covering him fully for a while, so I know more about him more than all the people that just go and just hate on him. But my story is going to be it's about the people that actually do the things to him. So I'm going to be doing that on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, and I have over about 70 to 100 hours of actual content and questions that I have gone through with all the groups of people. So my information is all the way accurate on how I'm going to break this down. So I'm just going to let you know. Legion thought that I was oppressed over Real Talk with Roy.
I was joking.
Addressing everybody. And you could not answer a question. You jumped the gun. So I'm going to break down the Eli files.
No, it's not that I couldn't answer a question. I just didn't know.
Well, I'm just saying.
I was asking for
I'm going to break it down.
Does this guy ever stop talking?
By the way, Robert.
What's that?
No, you should stop. So let me help you out in your documentary. Did JB physically assault bitches? Yes.
JB, I'm not even going with that inside.
I'm telling you. Is JB?
I don't care, man.
Is JB a racist?
I'm not trying to go deep like that, man.
Here's what I do know is that you just support me, I support you. I think
I'm not gonna dig deep like that, JB. You know what I'm saying? I'm not digging deep like that. This is just the Eli files. I'm not doing no JB files. I'm not doing no Legion or Lighten files. No. This is just the Eli files.
Can I speak for 2 seconds here?
Of course.
So, Robert.
Almost smoke.
Okay. Robert, when you started covering Eli, when I went back to that first stream you did, it was painfully obvious what you were doing. You were just trying to leverage the Eli haters and trolls.
Well, you're wrong, because that's not the first time Eli and I interacted. He came into the gig world with a whole thing called Glitchgate. You would have to go back and figure out what Glitchgate is all the way. No. You would have to go back and figure out what that is. You have no idea when. You saw when I tagged you. You have no idea.
No, I know when he started coming to the gig world. I remember his videos and streams he was putting out at the time. I just
I'm not talking about videos and streams. We have what Eli did was he touched in with someone that has a huge influence, and some
Pedro?
things happen. And
Pedro.
something not just no. See, there's a whole umbrella. So you don't. It's a whole umbrella on the people. So I'm not going to be getting into all of that. That's where you guys got to do your research. I did my research.
But
on the community.
I'm just trying to establish that your motivation for covering Eli is not because
no motivation. My motivation is that there is someone, and I've said this publicly, and I've gone through it with everyone. It's so intriguing to see that grown people will do this about someone like this. That's intriguing to me. So now I want to get into the psyche of the people that want to spend their time doing it. That's
okay. Do you know what a lol cow is?
Oh my goodness.
Yes. You know what a lol cow is, right? Sir? What, you've gone quiet suddenly, Mr. Reese. What is happening? Are you just quiet? Hello? Okay, well, anyway, Eli's a lol cow, and so there's a lot of lol cows on the internet, and people are fascinated by the cringe, and that's why they watch. Eli is a smaller lol cow. He's not as popular. What happened?
The same answer. See, on Tuesday or Wednesday, that's part of what I'm going to bring in here. I expect you to say that, but I've broken down the psyche of the psyche, okay. and I've gone through
broken down the psyche. Dr. Reese.
I've gone to the sources.
Hey, Dr. Robert. Dr. Robert.
Well, I do have a degree in kinesiology.
Dr. Robert Reese.
I'm a doctor of the body.
Only a few people out there will get that joke.
So you know what? It's going to be so great because you guys are going to see someone that's doing research on you guys, how you guys are doing this stuff to him.
Oh no, don't do research on me.
I'm someone that you guys don't know. So
please don't do research on me.
All right now.
Are you going to have files? You got files on me?
All right.
And folders?
No, see, look, you said you have files on you. You're trying to start something else. I'm just letting you guys know. An outside source, really, who does news and journalism, has took his own time to go and talk to all the sources of the heads who's doing all the work. Tammy used to send me the court files that she was going to file. She tried to subpoena me and everything. I know way more than what you know to where my information, from what I gathered, is correct. Because I'm not getting.
What exactly are you on about? I don't even know what you're on about.
I'm talking to the people who are involved one-on-one with him. I'm not talking to no one else, which means that unless you guys are lying, means that what I'm going to say is false.
Lying about what?
Listen, bro.
All right, well, you got to wait till
Tuesday. Listen, bro. You cannot talk about Jamie without talking about me. So let me make this clear. If you were talking about Jamie's attacks on Eli, and you're coming out here, and what you're doing is you're trying to paint him as a bad man, then you got to paint me as the same bad man. Let me say this. Eli has dug his grave.
All right now, y'all. Now, you guys heard all of that, okay? You guys heard all of that. You saw how defensive Jamie got. He got so defensive because I was asking questions about Eli Melas. He got so defensive, he tried to say, how did it feel that Roy called you out? Well, I never called Roy out, okay? And Roy never called me out. Roy gave a safety issue for all the drivers out there. All right? For all the drivers out there, that's what he did. So I had to go back and tell him about what is going on. Now, Jamie, you said I knew about Eli and what you know and all this other stuff. So, people, let's go ahead and go and take a look at the board here. Okay, let's take a look at this board. We're going to take a look at this board, and I'm going to pull it up here. Now, we got the board here. I'm going to go through everybody in order on how Eli infiltrated the gig economy and did all his nonsense. We're going to watch all these clips all the way through. Now, okay, we're going to watch these clips. And it came with meeting Pedro DoorDash Santiago. A lot of you guys don't have the complete story on how Eli came in and what happens with all of you leeches out there. But I'm going to go ahead and set it straight to where I got you guys put here, okay? Check this out right here. But first, you know what? I want to talk about Eli talking about the BBC and all that shit. I want to do all that because you guys got this dude. He did a whole live stream about me talking about I'm interviewing all you guys. Now I'm just trying to figure out where did he go cuckoo. As a matter of fact, let's watch it.
So Thank you so much to the 24 people that are here. Well, I'd like it to be over right now. The bottom line is it's not going to be over until Brian stops paying everyone and you people to come on board. And I'm going to right now, Robert Reese, welcome to the Brian Wise Night Owl, Wise Night Silicone payroll. Welcome to the payroll. Welcome to the payroll, Robert. Because there's no way in hell that you are going to invest this much time and effort on a story that's been played out so many times over the last 6 years. That's going to get you no new traction. You would only do it if you're paid up front, Robert, because you're not going to make a damn dime off of the same old regurgitated story, interviewing the same people that Jamie and others have interviewed a million times. Like, Robert, like, honestly, Robert, there's no value here. Even people on my end are like, it's the same old song and dance. What are they going to say that's new? Nothing. And the sun, the iPhone dimmed because it got a little warm. There's just a lot of cars coming in and out of this area right now. And people just have no patience, and they're not even caring for pedestrians, you know? Yeah, listen, Sarah, I'm going to tell you this. You know exactly what's going on. I know what's going on. You know I know what's going on. And, you know, it's like, I just don't have any more tolerance for this shit at all anymore. I don't. And I'm going to call it out every single time, and that's fine. If people still want to watch Robert interview the same old people, Jamie, Coach J, Rom, you know, Angel Munoz, Jenny O'Brien, you know, all these people, right? Sarah, you see everything. You already know what's going on. You've already seen what Robert posted. You're just as intuitive as I am, Sarah. You're just as smart as I am. You know what's going on. Everybody knows what's going on. And everyone thinks that I'm a dumb shit that doesn't know what's going on. And I know exactly what's going on. And I'm just really tired of it, man. I'm really tired that one man in Texas that got an inheritance from his family wants to continue to try to destroy my life. You're not going to destroy my life, Brian. You can pay whoever you want to keep coming at me, Brian. Because I know it's you. I don't care what anyone says. I'm not buying any of this crap. There's no way people would be able to get away with repeating the same old garbage that's 3, 4, 5 years old unless you're paying them to do it. And the only audience that's going to watch is the same audience of 30 or 40 people. And they're only going to be able to pay so much. So if you're not sponsoring it, Brian, no one's going to do it. You have a sick fetish with me, Brian. For some reason, you have a sick fetish with me. Like you want to see me suffer, dude. Like, you've got a serious issue, man. Serious issue.
Now, you guys heard Eli say that the same 30 or 40 people in here, there is 40 people. Is what Eli has said truthful? I think that, but he was completely wrong about this. So he did a whole live stream because he was paranoid that he was going to get exposed in another different way. I'm exposing him in that way. Okay. Also, people, I want to let you guys know this. There is one major difference or one major thing that all these communities have in common with Eli. And Jamie is one. And I have asked all of them the exact same question. Do you speak about Eli to your friends, your co-workers, or anyone else? They all say no. You know what the funniest thing is? I tell people about Eli, and I tell them about what he does and how he bans people and everything, and it's funny. And I tell them, try to leave a comment, and he'll ban you. I actually have real people going on, and he's banning. That's my humor that I get out of it. You guys are making up accounts, and he's banning you. But you guys do not tell your friends, your family, or anyone about him, because if you did, they would see that this is a weird, freakish hobby. You don't want them to know that your hobby is that nasty and crazy that you stalk this gentleman. That's why you guys do not let no one know. But someone that's doing research on all you guys, I let people know about his channel. All of you guys have in common, and I ask you guys, do you talk about Eli to even your family? You guys don't. I asked Legion that. You heard, well, you didn't hear it. I stopped it there. He told me no on Real Talk with Roy. I don't do that. He laughed it off. The reason why I said that was to see if he's embarrassed of himself. And there is one thing in this investigation that I have figured out, that every single one is embarrassed of themselves. Number two, all of the men have some type of ego to where they want to feel super dominant. Okay. That even goes to Pedro. And let's get into how Eli came into the gig world with us. Let's see how Pedro DoorDash Santiago got involved. Watch this. Prop 22, Eli, if you can, when you get situated, if you can show your face, we all gotta abide by the rules of Hot Facts. If you can go ahead and show your face. I don't want them to say, well, Eli went up there, he didn't show his face. So you, because now you are like, you came from Pedro's nemesis to all the way in the like the circle of like you're in the fire now. So like, what did you think about all this?
What happened was I started seeing Pedro change his tune. He went from this no tip, no trip to this in 2023. We're going to be positive. We're going to be all about positivity here. And I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? I'm not saying you were a negative guy when you were saying no tip, no trip, but you can't go from being real and fighting for the drivers to now all of a sudden being this positivity guru. Like you're contradicting your own message, right? And then he started to do things that didn't make sense. And that's when I started to see this thing go sour. You know, the one thing that really got to me that I've been scrutinized for is Pedro came out, I think it was in February, and said that his girlfriend Madison was pregnant. And I was like, okay, cool. That's a happy time. Like I'm a family man. I'm going to, support a guy like that. Right. Next thing you know, a week later, he's like, I'm taking 4 days off to handle some important family business. And then he comes back and says nothing, and then never mentions what happened with Madison. So I went out and I said, what happened, man? I mean, let us know what happened. We care. Did Madison have a miscarriage or something? And he got triggered. And he still has not said what happened in that situation when he himself came out publicly and made us aware she was pregnant initially, right? And so when I started to see that and other things, I started to put two and two together. And I'm like, this guy's just saying or doing anything for clicks. And then he started getting sponsored by third-party apps. And then I started to lose credibility in it. But I started to hear about Glitchgate when it first was exposed.
Pedro, you gotta show your face. I will do this right now. All right. Man, you better not be playing with me, Pedro. I will whoop your ass. I'm telling you, I will go to St. Louis and whoop your ass and fart on you. I will do that.
I'll step off temporarily and come back. So if you want to bring
no, stay here, because if it's the real Pedro, if it is the real Pedro, he will click the link and he should not be afraid, because remember, he's not afraid of anyone. I see you doing your mouth and your chin. You're a little bit angry. I know you're a little bit angry. These two are both on mute. Pedro, I'm going to give the floor to you. Let me know why you clicked the link and what you got to say.
Thanks. Can you hear me?
Yes, the floor is yours.
First, let me apologize to Thomas, because this was supposed to be an interview. I'm not going to be long. But, Robert, I'm a little disappointed. And I want to know why you allow Eli to talk and spread lies about my family. He came on here a second ago and said I made a video, and then a week later I said I needed time off, and then I went live, and I did a live that's on YouTube explaining what happened. Maybe Eli didn't see that, but Eli sends me disgusting messages about my family tragedy, and Robert, you could relate to that, and you allowed this man to spread lies and talk about.
Well, Pedro, wait, let me stop you there. I don't know about your guys' stuff. I don't know, so I can't talk about what you guys got. So that's where
what I'm saying is you are supposed to be interviewing Thomas, and Eli's talking about and bringing up my family, and is not related to this conversation at all. So Eli, I'll be seeing you in San Francisco.
All right, now during that whole process there, I will let you guys know that Eli was trying to leave and run when Pedro was going to come on. That's when I started to see that Eli was a scary cat. That's what Eli was doing there. Okay. He tried to run like a scary cat. And I said, no. I picked that up instantly, people. That's the very first time I interacted with Eli on anything. He interrupted my interview with BreaksDown, and he was talking about trolls. And then he went in to try to talk about how he likes the gig world and all type of things, and it just did not work right. But after that right there, I said I want to do work with Eli to figure out what's wrong with him. Now, everyone was telling me from that point, here's what another thing in common with all the Eli people. Here is what they do. They're going to tell you everything about Eli and tell you they've never given you any information. Once you say something to him or you're going to do something, don't do this, don't do that, he's going to do this. They give you all the information and they try to make it stop. Now, Pedro is guilty because Pedro is still allowed to go on Eli Melas's channel. He writes to Eli, and it's the real Pedro. Pedro keeps this going on because he knows that because if he talks to Eli, he's still going to get some clout. And I'll tell you this, the Pedro and Hannibal channel, even Tammy and everyone went over there. I'll give you another thing in common with all the Eli people. Once they figure out that you're going to have something with Eli, they all jump into that community and they try to tell you about him and they don't leave. They try to figure out who they can get to talk about Eli and they linger around. That's why you see the J. Roms on Roy's and the Tammys going over to Pedro and Hannibal and the lunch lady even coming into this and that. You see all these characters going into the people in the gig world. You even saw how Dennis in the gig world, Eli went there, JB Gunner went there, all the other people went there. Everywhere Eli goes, they try to go there to make and put a stamp that you can talk about Eli. We'll even pay you in super chats. Now, I'm going to tell you that during this process here, because I told them I was going to do an interview with Eli, they were super chatting me a whole bunch of money because they thought that I was going to turn into an Eli and look like a complete idiot that just stalks a grown man for no reason. They thought that was going to happen. Once they saw that I put a whole podcast together going over real topics and real questions so I can break down the psyche of Eli, they said it's not fun, but they continue to watch. But they all linger around Eli, like the I am sorry's, who is silicone, and everybody else like that. The Thunders and all those people, they come in and then they pay money to talk about Eli on channels right there. That is what these people do. The investigation goes there. But check this out. Right after Pedro came in, Eli was in the gig world. He had some things with Mr. Flex and everything. And this is when Roy, Real Talk with Roy, said, everybody leave Eli alone. Why are you guys bugging the dude? I'm going to show you exactly what the hell happened to the next group of people that Eli came in with. Watch this.
Let's get to it.
Somebody every now and then. I talk about all of you every now and then, but I don't make you the highlight of my channel. I talk about a variety of people and different things. You guys just talk about me all day, every day. Same here.
But you know,
same here.
But you know what? Like, once again, I'll say the same thing I just said a minute ago, man. I got to give Eli some props, man, because he's, you know, like he gets people to do this shit. I don't know what it is, man, but like everyone follow him around like little puppies, dude. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
I know the thing is, Bobby, and what I always hear is we're gonna get him kicked off YouTube. We're gonna get Eli this. We're gonna get, but guess what? He's actually stronger now than he was before because of all these people. I'm gonna do this. Like these motherfuckers are like got some kind of special powers. Like we're gonna get rid of him. We're gonna get him kicked out of the community. But yet he's still here. So what does that say? Who's the stronger person? Him being able to put up with all your all's bullshit, or you, the one that has to make up the bullshit? It makes you look weak compared to him.
Hey, Roy, I've said it before, and I'll say it again, bro. I'm married. I have a woman that loves me, and in the end of the day, like, I don't have time to be chasing another grown man around YouTube, bro.
You saying you can't make it happen, bro?
I mean, but here's the thing, Flex. Who cares though? Like, what does? If let's say Eli went away tomorrow, there's gonna be another Eli. It's YouTube. Like, you're not gonna be able to kill everybody you hate off. It's just not gonna happen.
Bobby, I'm gonna piggyback off what you said, Bobby. Bobby, I'm gonna piggyback off what you said, Bobby. No, I don't have a loving wife. I don't have a loving girlfriend right now. But I don't roll that way where it comes to other men. So yeah, I don't sit there and constantly chase other men. So I don't roll that way. So,
but why would they want to take his channel down? And Flex is like saying, "Well, you don't think we can?" Like, why would you include yourself in we when you didn't even know about the guy? Why you never knew about the guy, Flex? But now you think we can't do it? Why do you want to participate in trying to bring his channel down? What joy do you get out of it?
Well, you're cut from the lounge. You're not allowed in the lounge. You kept attacking Bobby and kept bugging him. Just bring me up when Flex not here. Bring me up.
Flex, I make content. I'm a content creator, a real one.
Listen,
I don't just sit around and just show live streams and I'm not creative. I'm a real one. I'm a real one. No, my question was, Flex. My question has to do with Eli. What joy do you get out of wanting to see his channel gone? And when did you join in the game to say, let's take it down? What do you get out of it? And why did you join the game on saying we can take his channel down? What joy do you get out of that?
You're putting. Listen, see, You spreading fucking fake news.
No, you guys no, hold on, Robert. Hold on, Robert. He's not spreading anything fake. I heard you do the same thing. When I said you guys can, you go, well, you don't think we can? You don't think we can? So that means you, in the back of your mind, Flex, you've contemplated wanting to get this man removed from YouTube. So all Reese is asking you is what do you get out of the thrill of trying to get a man banned from YouTube?
Roy, can you highlight Julie's comment?
All right, now let me tell you guys this. You guys see that in the gig world looks at the people that follow Eli. You heard Bobby say that he has a wife and he don't follow grown-ass men around and jock them. You heard Roy say that also. You heard and you hear how the people in the gig world speak about him, but the other communities try to turn us over to think like them. We're not weirdos. We're going to look into the minds of all you guys. We're not weirdos. But as you see how Eli has gone at Roy used to stick up for Eli, and Eli never knew that at all. And so Eli just went off on Roy for no reason, for speaking his mind and having an opinion. That's what Eli did. Eli is always scary as hell. Always scary as hell. Okay, the one thing that me and Eli have with all the people on the screen is they have all come to us individually, and they cannot say that they have. Now we're on Real Talk with Roy. Now Torp is going to come into this, people. Now this is an old video here. Torp and I go back and forth and we curse each other out the same as Roy, and we do that. We have that relationship. But now, as you see, Flex was trying to say, let's help get Eli out of YouTube. He did that because he drunk the juice from all the Eliers out there. And that's what he does now, because another community came in with Thunder, and Thunder pays to talk about him. He says he's been doing it for like 5-6 years. Now he's got Flex drinking the juice. So Flex is drinking the juice. But let's get into this one on how Eli hopped in this one. Now we're in the gig world before Tammy and all them come. Let's get into this.
Let's get to it.
Somebody every now and then. I talked about all of you every now and then, but I don't make you the highlight.
Face, man. Red Door Woman, how's it going? Mr. Flex, as usual. And ODB.
Oh, but one more thing. I want you guys to see that Roy is shouting out people. Red Door Woman and all these people are people that hate Eli. This is proof that if you talk about Eli, they go and leech over and come into your room. Roy is going to shout these people out because that's what they do. This is all proof of what they do, and they did not think that no one was going to do this because they think everyone is an Elier. I'm not. I watch you guys to see why this shit is funny to everyone. Roy is shouting out the Eliers who are coming before he talks about Eli, because that's what they're going to do. Eli said, if you bring me up, the same people will go over there and talk. Now let's watch it again in action.
Face, man. Red Door Woman, how's it going? Mr. Flex, as usual. And ODB, let's see, Spitting Facts with Shan, I guess it is. Joe Buddy. I heard your name a lot yesterday. Joe Buddy. Let's see, AC9, what's up? Gloria, Sensei, Silicone again, Flex. Dennis, what is this? Look at Dennis. All right, late. No, you're not late, bro. Just started. Since this is a real man's man, you know, the crybaby man here. Since he's a real man, and if he happens to come, pop in the chat, let me know, because he's more than welcome to come up. I know he won't show up though, because he's probably flopping his boobies around San Francisco or something. The way he walks around, flopping his little chi-chis around here. Let's see. He left a nice little community post like a coward. Let's see. Eli, I think you're the biggest man-child of everybody in this whole community. So now Jamie's a 39-year-old millennial man-child. And what are you, Eli? I think you're the biggest man-child of everybody in this whole community. You run around, you're scared of 12-year-olds. You're like freaking out. Oh my God, 12-year-olds. You're scared of those big giant fucking poodles that are running around. I think what his problem is, he lives in the Bay Area. He brags he lives in the Bay Area so much. I think maybe he stepped on one too many piles of his own shit since they all allowed to dump on the fucking road there. I think he keeps walking in his own piles of shit. That's why he thinks so much of himself. He keeps. Thank you. Silicone, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, I think he's walking around too much of his own shit, and so. And here somehow me being in Jamie's chat last night, somehow it's going to get me removed from YouTube. I don't know how that is. I think you're giving Jamie way too much credit and yourself credit, because you're really not going to get nobody removed from YouTube. I don't show your shit because you're irrelevant, worthless turd. So I'm not going to show any clips of your garbage, because that's what it is, garbage. You're just mad because Christina, you can have your new best friend Christina. You weren't able to get a hold of Christina, so you're sad about that because you got rejected by an actual woman and not some zombie troll that you say is your girlfriend. Because every time I see her, she looks like a zombie troll. She looks like a zombie. She just sits there like a zombie. I don't know. So you got a girl that just said no because you're trying to give her marriage advice and you've never even been married. So that makes a lot of fucking sense. You're talking about how I got ruined in my marriage, which I don't know where you came up with that because that absolutely is bullshit. Let's see. And now he's wishing demonetization on me. I don't know why you would wish these. That once again shows your childish nature. You're wishing demonetization. I think you're jealous because maybe I make more on YouTube than you do. Because you're always the one begging on YouTube for money. Oh God, so you guys need to send me super chats, or I'm going to stop my live stream because I have. And Jamie's over here stealing my what did he call it? Stealing his some kind of content. Goddamn, I forgot. Oh.
Now check this out. You saw Roy. You heard Roy doing all the banter. Silicone gave Roy $9.99 right there, and then Roy switched over and said, "You're mad about how I get the super chats and money. You're out here begging for money." Once Roy did that, the other people that watch Eli and hate him start giving Roy money. That's what they do to make you try to talk about Eli more and more and more, and they try to keep that money going around, saying, "Hey, if you keep talking about Eli, we'll keep throwing that money in there." But as you see, even Roy got into the banter of talking about Don. That's when you cross the line of everyone when you go on to your Eli hater. I don't care who you are. She's her own person. She gets on camera, but when she gets on camera, she don't talk about people. Sometimes she does to defend herself, but oh well, anyone can snap back. You can't get mad because she is snapping back. But when you start talking about people talking about they look morbid and all this other stuff, that just makes you look crazy right there. And these people out there do that. This is what Eli has done to the gig world, that the gig world people have not even known who he is, but they have gone in to throw personal attacks on this gentleman. So now we got to look into the psyche of all these people. Is it Eli? Is it peer pressure? Or all these people, all Table 9 people that are rejects, and they want to get together and form a union and have their own parade when they walk down Broadway or downtown LA or New York City, so that they can go ahead and do their thing and say, we want to be welcomed by everybody. Everyone don't want to welcome Eli in like that. Let Eli do his thing and actually put something together like me, and then you can laugh and see, here's the greatest thing about what I'm doing here. I'm not just talking about Eli and laughing about him, but all of you guys are from different communities. So you guys are laughing at each other right now on how ridiculous you assholes look. And no one has been able to put that thing together except for Hot Facts with Robert Reese, because all of you have had an inside relationship with me, telling me, answering all my questions, and arguing with me, so I can have something going on there too. Now, I want to say this about Eli right now. Let's watch this real quick.
Do you think I'm buying that? You think that if Tammy and Coach Jay had to pick between being friends with myself or Robert, they would choose Robert over me. All these people will support Robert in this case because Robert's now being paid by Brian to come at me. That's the bottom line. So Robert, here's the thing. I'm going to tell you exactly how this is going to play out. So that way, when you try to get new audience members to tune in to hear the same old shit that's been regurgitated, I'm going to say it all here again. I'm going to tell you exactly what Coach Jay is going to say. He's going to talk about my woman and the BBC and all that stupid shit with the dildo he's putting on his video.
Now, Eli, I don't know about no dildos or no BBCs that you talking about. No one talked to me about any of this stuff. I didn't even ask anything about that right there. But did you guys see that I am the only real content creator that actually saw that guy photo or video bomb Eli, and it wasn't the kids. Hot Facts puts that up, people. I watch everything. Now, right after Eli, people came into the gig world, there was a slew of communities that came into us because, and by me doing my interview with Eli, and they were trying to tell me no, once I said I was going to do the interview and work with him, they start bashing me, calling me all type of names. But before that happened, the handicap community did come in play. That's why you do see Jenny Books Vlogs up there and Angel. Now, Jenny, I'm giving you respect, but I'm going to keep it way real. You talk shit about me. You talk shit about a lot of people out there. I replaced your segment with Johnny. because you speak a little too slow, and I already have Angel up here, and that's a little bit too slow for the stream. I'm just keeping it way real. So I replaced your part with Johnny, and now that Johnny is up there, that makes it so now that there is 8 white men who are all middle aged, like Eli says, who torment him, and that takes out the woman, and they're all white people because black dudes don't do stuff like this. I'm just keeping it real, and as you see, the numbers, it's proof. I ain't not seen not one black Elier with all the white people. Why is that? I don't know. Can y'all find a black Elier? Can y'all find at least one? Can y'all find at least one black Elier? Now, the handicapped community, they came in. I gave them a chance to voice themselves about Eli. How Eli interrupted the interview with Glitch Dash, I allowed them to come in and voice themselves about Eli. Johnny came in, so did Angel. They voiced themselves. I gave them a fair chance to do it. After this, Johnny said I was not fair and everything else. You guys will watch this, and this is why he does not like me now. And I don't really like him. He talks a lot of crap. He's 37 years old, and he knows what he's saying, but I'm still not going to talk about him because he's a little slow. I'm not going to do that right there. That is not what it is. The handicapped community, they came in and did their thing, and then they all turned on me because I did the podcast with Eli also. All of them turned on me, called me a bunch of bad names, and they never got that back from Reese. Shame on you guys. But we are going to watch Johnny have an argument with Eli and jump into the live stream that was meant for him. You're gonna see how I instantly knew how to deal with Eli. Watch Eli get into it with Johnny in the handicapped community. Watch this right here, the full clip, y'all. I will now open this up. Do you want to hear any questions from anyone in the chat? I know I still have this person backstage. I see them there. I have 2 people. I have 2 people backstage. And I'm guessing they have questions for you.
Before you do this, I'll tell you, Bracket Gaming is going to come on here just to say swear word and attack me. He's from Controlling
No,
Side.
Bracket.
Actually gonna,
All right, wait, Bracket, wait. You got to understand that this gentleman is up here. He has seen you guys before. I have not. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do it like this. All right. It seems you're saying yes. You said you have 2 questions. Go ahead, ask the first question. Now look. When you ask a question, somebody has to be able to answer the question without being cut off. If you cut the gentleman off during that time, you get a warning. The second time, you don't even get a chance to ask the second one. Okay? That's how we rock here. All right. First question, go ahead and go.
All right. So Eli, I do have one question for you, bro, and it's no disrespect at all. What in your how can I say, in your expertise, if you are a life coach, if someone asks you something privately, right, and they don't want it out there, what makes it seem like it's okay to put, if they don't want to talk about it on the stream, but it gives you the right to discuss it even without their acknowledgement? You're supposed to be
that's question number 1. Yeah. Question number 1 is, if someone says something privately, they don't want it out there, what gives you the right to still discuss it publicly? That's the first question. Go ahead, Eli.
It doesn't give you the right. I don't understand why that's being asked. Are you accusing me of doing that at some point? Because it doesn't give you the right. Look, so there are certain things that you're going to talk about and other things you're not going to talk about. Like, I talk with people behind the scenes and I respect their privacy. And if you've ever received an email from me, I know Robert did, I have a confidentiality notice on my email. Okay. Everything that's contained in there is private and I respect people's privacy. The problem is, Bracket Gaming, is when, you work with other people. Like, I've worked with other people in the past that I shared a lot of things with privately and they went out and put in public. And they were playing that game, the drama game, to get clicks. You've seen that happen. I've seen that happen. Now I've learned to stay away from people like that. I've learned to better identify that, and so I don't get involved in that type of stuff. But yeah, I hope that answers.
Angel, put your hand down, Angel. Angel, hand down. Remember, he has 2 questions. He got the first one out. He is now on to question 2. Now go ahead, Bracket Gaming, move into question 2.
Okay, so my other question, Eli, is you also acknowledge, you made some mistakes in the past, which is, okay, kudos to you. You somewhat apologized to it. But
somewhat, I completely apologize to it.
Well,
brother.
no, because of some of them, like you said a couple things about people with disabilities, and you didn't really say you apologized to 2 people. One, me, for you called us mentally ill. We're outstanding citizens, and we are not pawns, and we do not get paid to go after anyone. I just want to throw that out there, bro. Like, I actually was trying to be supporting you.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Okay. Honestly, all right, I'll go ahead and let me mediate this right now. Bracket Gaming.
Mm-hmm.
I got a feeling, and when I heard you speak, a lot of you guys may not understand what I'm about to say. I kind of had a feeling that there was something there that I can pick up on, because I have a history you know,
I have
children and
autism,
things
yes.
like that. Yes, yes. So therefore, what he is saying is he has been watching you and he has supported you, and he feels that when he
I
heard
wouldn't
you
say
say,
support.
all right, but you were watching, and while making a certain statement, he is in that population to where he is affected and he is upset about that.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's asking you, how do you feel about that? You just said you don't know what time that was, but he knows
No, he
what
said
time
you
it
didn't know
was.
what he was what I was talking about. That's what he said.
All right, so can you clarify?
Yes,
the,
on
the,
Rosie's
the
stream.
instance?
Yes, on Rosie's stream and your streams a couple of times, you're talking about mentally ill people. That we work for a certain person. We won't name of them because you know you are in you have a whatever, like an alliance or whatever, or a friendship somewhat, you know. But here's the thing, bro, and I just want to throw this out there because I wanted to tell you this, and I'm saying this with respect. You don't know. Okay. You don't know. You might be a life coach, but you don't know medically what's wrong with anyone that has a disability, and it's not a disability, bro. It's called a superpower. I like to throw that out there, and okay. I just want you to know, like, for you to call us mentally ill, you don't have the right to call us that because you have no idea what we go through. Some of us can't even walk, bro, and you think like we're all pawns that we're paid to go after you. That's not what we do. We don't get paid for jack shit. No offense, but the thing is like we're our own people. We have a voice. We're allowed to speak our opinion. Every time we try to speak our opinion, you block us or you make up some excuse saying that our trolls are paying these people off to come at me. That's not the case. You need to stop saying that because you're making us look bad, bro. And I want you to understand how much it angers me that you say this shit, bro. And you ban me every time I try to
get a word in here.
Well, Eli, he's going ahead and he's getting it off. You know what I mean? He's getting it off. He's pretty much saying that he pretty much wants an apology. That's pretty much what he's saying. He wants an apology. He's asking for an apology for the population.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I've already done that.
No, you didn't do it to me. So don't say you did it.
Excuse me.
Did it to me.
Please don't interrupt me.
Bracket. Hang tight. I'll mediate. Hang tight. Eli, it's on you.
Okay. Here's the thing. I've been very respectful. I'm going to continue being respectful. But if I'm going to respect and not interrupt people, I want the same respect in return. So here's the thing. Okay. I can apologize until I'm black and blue all over. And I will do that again because that's the kind of person I am. But what you're not telling these people is how you found out about me and how you came at me and I'm not complaining. I forgive you. There are many videos out there of you attacking me on other people's panels that I've got downloaded. I'm not going to put it out there. I'm not the kind of person, but you've had some very choice words to say about me. I'm not even going to ask you for an apology. But what I will do is say this. I'll take the higher one and say, look, his name is Johnny, Bracket Gaming. I know your name, Johnny. If I offended you in any way, shape, or form, and if my past 100 apologies that you may have missed or forgotten about didn't get through, then I'll apologize to you again. And everyone else on the planet that you feel was wrong by something that I may have said that may have been taken out of context. So I do apologize for that. Can we move forward from this?
Okay,
case?
can I just say one thing? I appreciate that, but guess what I'm going to say to you? Go fuck yourself.
All right, Angel. All right, now, as you guys see that Eli tried to do the apology that everyone says he does instantly, right on the first interview I had with him, he was showing his true characteristics. Now, I was intrigued by this because he instantly told me that this guy is going to come up here and bash him and say all these bad things. But I have seen him do that continuously. So that was always inside my head. Now, Angel was up there and Eli said, thank you, Cherry Pick, right there for that one there. Eli said that Angel was okay because he's somewhat cool with Angel. But Angel is just like the people that don't like Eli, even though he might be a little bit handicapped people. Angel and I are from a community with Chaotic Truth, and we speak about intellectual discussions about worldwide issues, community things, and he's over there speaking with professors and scientists on a daily. I know Angel for that. Angel does not like Eli at all, so he tries to pick at him all the way. Now, there was a racial thing going on, and Angel was like, man, I want to go ahead and get my voice, and I don't like Eli. And you're going to see what I mean on how you get taken over by the Eli effect. Watch Angel right here, y'all. This is still the handicap community. Do that interview. Do you feel that it was something wrong with me interviewing white racists in America just so we can so people can see what's really out there?
I see it's all no problem. The people are like upset that Nick Fuentes is back on Twitter now because he got reinstated the other day, and Nick Fuentes doesn't have the freedom to speak the way that he wants on Twitter. Now that Elon Musk has taken over like 2 years ago almost, and have like gave the people of the platform the freedom back that the other person who was in charge of Twitter tried to do to many other people on the right. Like, come on, like I saw no problem with you doing the interview that you did with JB Gunner the other day, and I think. should be able to get people's views from all parts. If you want to hear people who are on the right, even though you're on the left, then you're just trying to get other people's perspectives and views from the other side to maybe get more common knowledge or try to understand things more outside of what you see things. Much like pretty much someone that is just trying to do extended research, if you ask me. But no, it's all no problem. But it's much like people who have a problem when I say the N-word a lot on CT's panels. Do I give a care? No. I actually just recently, earlier this morning, messaged Eli and started to call him Coach Nigger Eli, just because of the fact he's was so ignorant and chickened out of the interview / stream on Dennis's channel.
All right, now Angel. You were doing good, Angel. You were doing good, Angel. You were doing good, Angel. But Martin says you got to go. You got to go, Angel. That's the shit that they be talking about.
All right, people. He had to go and he started talking about Eli. I don't know how Eli gets up in there, but Angel was a little slow and he don't understand like the race thing all the way. He was trying to use it for what the dictionary says. Angel, I saw you in here. Angel, you got 1 week left on your ban from coming on the live stream. You got 1 week ban left. Your ban is almost over. It's been long enough time. Your ban is almost over for you being able to come up on live stream, Angel. So 1 more week. Today is it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Yeah. It's Wednesday. Next Wednesday, Angel, you can appear on the show and you can get up there next Wednesday. You got 1 more week left. Now, as you see, when it comes to Eli, people just like go crazy and they'll just say anything. So you had that. Now I want to let you guys know this. Angel, you all right, man. I got you, man. Hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. And Angel was Native American people. He was here first. His people were here first. Now, through the handicap community, and they leached on to Mr. Flex and Roy, and a lot of people start getting mad, and no one will go to Flex's live because they leached over there. Through that, Tammy Hess came in. Now, I have a history with Tammy Hess. She doxed me and put up my child support case and everything, went over everything, and it was crazy over the brutal mafia and all those people. I even had a run-in with them, and what I did was I shared a video that I didn't watch, and it went nuts. So that's what happened there. Now, Tammy is not like me, but as you see, she says that if I see something good, I'm going to go ahead and say it. She has done that with me. But during this time, when Eli was doing his thing and how everyone wants you to hate Eli, Tammy was sending me the PDFs on what she was going to be suing for and everything. I'm going to show you, because of everything happened, they settled outside of court, they did everything. That makes this email all the way valid for what I'm saying here. She wrote this whole email here. It's like a thesis or someone being a valedictorian about why Eli is the way he is, trying to tell me not to do this and all that other stuff. And she also subpoenaed me to go to court when Eli did, but I told her live on camera, I'm laughing at you and I'm never showing up. So I never showed up. So you guys will see that subpoena right here, and you guys will see this. I'm not showing any videos of Tammy Hess. I'm just showing you this part right here. So let's get right into the Tammy Hess part. So with Tammy Hess came in with her whole group with J. Rom, and me and J. Rom has a history. He tried to let me tell you what type of guy this is. Actually, I'll just wait. Let's do Tammy and then get to J. Rom. Let's show the Tammy Hess files. And all these people have come into Hot Facts, and that's why I am the glue here. The common denominator with every single person up here is Hot Facts. That means I am official news channel, and they've given me all the information. I also have all the clips and the videos to bring and give you guys what I am doing. If you guys like this, please leave a super chat. No one's ever done this about everybody. So leave one if it's entertaining. Now, I put a lot of work into this. Now let's get into Tammy Hess right here. Now, as you see, this is an email. Hello, Robert from Tammy Hess. She's telling me the truth, as you see in capital, about Eli and everything about the court case, her name, the DBA, everything. This is the actual email right here going through, and I'm scrolling up. This is actual everything that she typed or voice text. She actually put capitals on a lot of things and things like that. What YT means YouTube and everything right there. This is what she wrote me. Now, I don't spend too much time on people, but for someone when I'm not involved with Eli and I have nothing to do with it, to waste your time and send this to me, she wanted to subpoena me because I did the podcast with Eli. And she said, if Eli is telling you anything about me, I'm subpoenaing you for your cell phone and all your emails and everything. And as you see, these are the logos and everything else that she did. I'm not going to open up the rest of these PDFs here. Not going to do that right there. I said I received. As you see, that comes from Tammy Hess. Now you are going to see that I was actually subpoenaed for participating in a podcast with Eli because people hate him that much. They tried to subpoena me to go to court with Eli. You guys are going to see that right here, right now. These other communities will do anything to have Eli there with you. I tried to get them to do the birthday bash, to do something. She said no because of something else. But I'll pull the PDF up right here. You guys will see this here. This is my subpoena. It's my property. It's what they sent to me. This is subpoena for Robert. Here it is. It's titled right there. I am on the subpoena with Eli. If you guys want to pause your phones to blow it on up, I was subpoenaed by Tammy Hess to appear in the Eli court case with everything when I had nothing to do with it. They tried to bring me into the Eli drama. They figure out that that's not what Hot Facts does at all. He reports news and does what he has to do. I was subpoenaed to go to court, and I this is hilarious because I don't even talk to Eli. He was hit up, and Eli admitted I don't respond to Robert and everything. So all of that stuff was there. Eli did all of that. That's Tammy Hess there. Now, someone on that side said, I never gave you any information. Well, you guys told me to stay away. You told me the same thing that everybody else has said, and you tried to put me in the mix. So you got that right there. That's what the Eli people right there. Now let's get into the other guy, Coach J. Rom. Now, Coach J. Rom got intertwined with me because of the thing that happened with Tammy, and he's an Eli hater. Now, there's a history with J. Rom in which he told me I made other accounts on which he banned and blocked, just like Eli does. Coincidentally, he was one of Eli's students. Now, Coach J. Rom has been a part of Eli going way back to the Facebook days. There was a point in time where J. Rom had a plan for Eli that Eli did not take. J. Rom felt that because Eli brushed him off, he was going to go ahead and bring complete hate and carnage to his life, and that's exactly what he did. While bringing on complete carnage and hatred to his life, he became an angry, and aggressive man. Now, when he became an angry, and aggressive man, Coach J. Rom did a few things that were just not right. And one thing is he tries to dominate women. And I'm going to show you guys that Coach J. Rom admits that he's a dominant man and he has a slave relationship with his wife. And I will tell you something else that the hatred that Eli brings that they have in common here. Coach J. Rom and J.B. Gunner share the same woman, and I think in Honor Ram. J. Rom was on a live stream the other day talking about I stole your B. He calls his wife a bitch. He said I stole your bitch, and she's with him. So she was with J.B. Gunner, and Coach J. Rom said I don't care as long as you hate Eli. It is what it is. So both of them shared the same woman, and they both hate Eli. So we got to look about what is going on with that right there. A lot of you guys don't know that, but I will let you guys see and let you guys hear that Coach J. Rom says that he is in a slave relationship because the guy Thunder at the top is an Elier also. He pays his money to come into groups. He's going to tell J. Rom because he's in a different community that you have a slave master relationship with your wife. And some people might like that, but I don't have that with mine. You're going to hear Coach J. Rom admit to this here, people. Check this out.
Right, man. Like, talking shit because that's what we do.
Yeah. No, it's all good, but Flex is right, man. Like, I was over at Cherry's. I don't know you guys. I don't know if y'all are all friends. I mean, that's between y'all. You know what I mean? Ultimately, at the end of the day, if y'all's mad at each other, that's between y'all. I ain't have nothing to do with it. But no, my knee-jerk reaction was that exact what I said. Yeah. My statement stands. I'm not backing down from my statement.
And you shouldn't, Jay, because you guys have a master-slave relationship with your wife. We all know a dominant thing, and therefore you probably expect, hey, you ask me, or who you going, and you have a different relationship. I don't have that same thing with master-slave relationship with your wife. We all know a dominant thing, and therefore you probably expect, hey, you ask me, or who you going, and you have a different relationship. I don't have that same thing with my wife. So
no, it's not. I mean, yes and no. Yes, I do live that relationship, but that.
Okay, so you heard J. Rom said, yes, I do live that relationship. That's what he has, and everything else like that. Coach J. Rom also did this, people. I was introduced to Kiwi Farms. My son passed away, and J. Rom said that he was going to put my son on the dark web, and put him in Kiwi Farms. Now, I shared what he said on his video on mine. Now, here was my rookie mistake to YouTube. He hit me with a copyright strike because he privated his video and I shared what he said about my son. So he hit me with a copyright strike. I deleted the video because of what he said. So I did not have it there so YouTube could see, so they wouldn't have gave me a strike. But I got the strike, went to copyright school and did all that. But Coach J. Rom gave me a copyright strike over him saying that he was going to put my son on the dark web, on pornography websites and everything, and on Kiwi Farms. That's the type of dude that guy is there. Also, with Coach J. Rom, there was an issue. He wanted to fight me for some reason and want to come out here to California while spewing his hateful rage and everything else about me and black people. I have police officers and friends that watch my channel, and they said if he comes out here, they let me know. They told me what was up. They said if he comes out here doing that, we are already waiting. I let J. Rom know what they said, and he said, well, I went and tell people. I told him that what you put on the internet and people watch, they're going to see. So you're going to see Coach J. Rom and I, and this all became of Eli. So you're going to see Coach J. Rom and I have the argument, and when I put him in his place, okay? So J. Rom goes face to face with HotFacts, and all this is because of Eli. And all these men want to be dominant over other men, and they cannot be dominant over me. So they tried to make a cat and sissy fight with me, but it never worked. So watch this. So it's only one person involved in that. And also, I did say that I would like to be a 45 to 50-year-old white woman, so I can call the police on black men for no reason. I also said that so I can ask for the store manager no matter what. I said so I can do a whole lot of things. Pick people out of public pools. You can't fish here, all that other stuff. I wanted to be a white woman so I can say, hey, I don't like this guy talking to me, and then to the police, well, it's a black man. I did say that. That's what I said. Everybody else heard it. Well, if you don't like that, then oh well. Now I got J. Ram up here. I'm calling you up here first because I got to ask you this. Now, I never said anything about Tammy's deceased daughter. Is that correct?
Not directly, but you did put out a video that was, and I do believe, and I've said this before, I do believe it was innocent. I don't believe you meant to do that at the time. At the time, it was painful, but since then, since your explanation, I have admitted and said very publicly that I don't think you meant to do so. But you did put out a video that was literally titled "Tammy, Mother or Murderer," and it was a very, and you've admitted, a very negative video in regards to the death of her daughter. You did not know so, but in the moment, yes, I was very angry with that fact, and yes, I did respond very, very ugly to that, and I absolutely did apologize on Tammy's live stream. I don't know if you were there or listening, but I did apologize for my response to that. So yes, no, you absolutely did not say anything intentionally directly about Tammy's deceased daughter, but you did post a video unintentionally. All right, now let's talk about posting a video. When you post a video on YouTube, you have to upload the video and do. First of all, you have to edit and do all that stuff before you post a video. Correct? Correct. Yes. Well, I mean, right, so, you don't have to edit, but you could. No, wait. You have to edit, or you don't have to edit. You can just post a video, but it has to come from who posted that video. From what I know, I never posted a video. I shared a video. I never posted a video. Semantic. You're playing semantic games. When you post, when you share a video on your community wall, you've made a post. J-Ram, from anybody out there listening, if you say that I posted a video, they're gonna think that I created a video and posted it. It's time. Yeah, I see where you're going with that. No, you're right. Listen, I will. Okay, I see where you're going with that, and I agree. Okay, let me rephrase. You didn't upload the video. You posted a shared video on your community. No, I shared a video. No, I shared a video on my community post. I shared a video on my community post. Right. Now, yes, and I did not know what was in the video. All I saw was her face. That was it. Now, from that being there, once I figured out what was in the video, I did my due diligence and I separated myself, correct? You absolutely did, yes, sir. All right, that's what I did. I did not put a video up. All I was trying to do was just show someone's face, and that was it. Once I saw what it was, that I am not the person that posted the video, or none of that. The person that posted the video tried to get me to come on their show, and I refused. And I told them exactly why. That person was butthurt and HotFacts also. I actually absolutely did admit and said this very publicly once again that showed some very good characteristics on your behalf. The fact that you looked at the situation, I don't want to be associated with that kind of person, absolutely spoke wonders to your character, to be honest. All right, now let's get into character. What about this welfare and all this other shit that you're talking about my wife about? Because my wife is Hispanic and shit. You're talking about welfare and doing all this other stuff and everything else there. What about that? About welfare. What welfare? Oh, you don't know nothing about that, man? I don't recall saying anything about welfare, but all right. Now I'm not going to say absolutely I didn't. Probably in a spur of a moment, an angry moment, I might have, but I don't recall saying anything about your. All right, it's been questioned whether or not you live in a car. All right, well, you are the person that gets so upset you don't remember the hateful things that you say, and you say you could have said them in a spur of a moment in the video that I'm speaking on. All right, so you are all right. So everybody out there listening, I want you guys to go ahead and check out Coach J. Ram, one of the best channels on YouTube here. Check him out. Now, what I can say is I've seen him put up some food. I've seen him make some sandwiches and some egg whites and things like that. If you want to look at how that looks, go ahead and check that out. I do believe he has a dog or something else like that. He has things about dogs, but 95% of the videos are about
about Eli Melas there. His videos are there because of Eli, and he hates him so much that he does these things. Go ahead and check this very positive channel out. Now, I want to. He's saying that he possibly can say these things. Well, he obviously all the way well did. Now, I got to ask you this. A lot of people said that I am afraid of you and that I did things to have you not come out here. What I told people was this. A lot of people watch Hot Facts, right? And I have people that are in different jobs that watch Hot Facts. They said, let them come, we're waiting. And I said that publicly. So I don't know what I was afraid of. I just let people know publicly what these people already said so that they're not going to walk into some type of trap. How wrong is that?
Some of that is true. I will admit you did say that, some of that. But here's the thing, Rob. You made a bold statement that if I didn't like something you said or did, I could come to California and, quote, catch those hands. I then got in my car and I said, I'm absolutely on my way. What is wrong with my phone right now? Sorry, but I'm having some technical. There we go. All right. And I said, I'm on my way. You then went on Necro's channel, and I have that clip actually saved on my channel. It's private currently because I was trying to put this behind us. Obviously, that's not going to happen at this point. But after I made my hateful video of the Tammy situation and all that, I was like, okay, no, I just don't even talk about this guy anymore. I kind of moved off a bit. Anyway, but you went on Necro's channel. You then said, Anyway, but you went on Necro's channel, you then said, or Necro said, or one of the guys on Necro's channel said, well, he says he's on his way. You then made the statement that I was only coming because I was a racist. Then I said, I don't give a fuck if you think I'm a racist. I'm still going to come. I'm
you
still
said
going to
things
come
about welfare and things that have to do with my wife and she
has nothing
and
to do with
blacks and Hispanics in this country. The whites look it up and they are racist when they do that.
So
So yeah,
you say that, but not you say that. That's not even true. That is not true. Matter of fact, more people, more white people lost their lives.
We ain't been on welfare, G.
But you
We ain't
haven't
been on
had
welfare,
problem.
G. All that fake ass shit that you get up there talking about, all that fake ass shit. Yeah, it ain't no whatever, man. You up here now. We go face it.
What it is I said I was going to beat your ass. Stop over talking me. Let me answer your question.
No, you on my show, motherfucker, and make sure you write down my member ID for my ass cap. Once you have fuck my show, you click the link because you want to get some of Reese. You jump my ass too. Keep sucking these balls, bitch. Keep sucking these balls. You suck my balls. That's why you click a link. Terry Pick, I hope you watching this and tell him Robert Reese said you suck his balls. Flex, tell him what Robert Reese said you did. He did say you suck his balls.
But Robert Reese wouldn't show up and catch these fucking hands either. He bitched out.
You didn't show
I
up.
don't even live at that address. I don't even live at that address. I don't even live at that address. What do you say? I don't live at that address. What address you want me to come to, Robert Reese? What address? What address do you want me at? What address do you want to fucking catch these hands at? So who's the bitch here? Oh, yeah. Oh, I just reloaded there.
You look like you can be brother and sister.
Who's the bitch now, Robert? Who's the bitch now? The one that won't show up to fight? Who's the bitch
the
now?
one that won't show up. You turn your ass around.
Bitch. You bitch. Give me an address, bitch. Give me an address, bitch. Give me an address, bitch.
You want to be TFT? You want to be TFT? And keep making that nasty ass looking food. How the fuck you burn egg whites? They supposed to look white. How the fuck you burn egg whites? Dumbass fuck. How the fuck you burn egg?
All right, now. I'm letting y'all know that J-Rom and I, people, we don't like each other. And as you see, it went there. He said yes, and I apologize for my response. That's the video that he put up and said about my son and gave me a copyright strike for his own words. That's that bitch-ass shit that we don't like. That's that puffy shit. We don't do that. All this came from Eli. One thing in common, people, that all these people have in common, they have a brain that is nutso like that when it comes to Eli Melas. When it comes to Eli Melas, that is what they got. Now, you guys already know that there's a guy by the name of Planet Mondo. Now, he doesn't make content. He doesn't do the whole Eli thing, but he goes to everyone's lives and he talks in there and he loves to confront him. Eli runs and Mondo was upset with that, and that rubs him the wrong way, and that makes Eli win over him because Eli runs and he can't do nothing about it. So Planet Mondo was upset about that. Now Planet Mondo came on my show one time before and I had topics on my show and he went completely off topic because he hates Eli that much. So I told him, if you can't stay on topic, you got to leave. So I kicked him off and Thunder off that same show. They both got that treatment that day. Mondo came on the very next day, and this is what Mondo had to say about Eli when Eli was on screen. This is why Mondo was on screen, and this is why he doesn't like Eli. Check this out. Gentleman right below me, introduce yourself to the people out there.
I'm Planet Mondo. So before anything, I just want to correct this for Eli because I know he's gonna assume this. I'm not conservative and I'm not a white person, so you can't charge that up to that. So I just want to clear that up. I'm not a white person or conservative or a Trump supporter. But I disagree with 99% of things that Eli says because I think he's delusional. I think he's 100%.
Okay, so out of today on this episode, I don't want to go back from I've already done enough interviews where I have answered. I've asked all.
I'll be right back, Robert.
Hey, run away.
Today's episode, did you not agree with, and then why?
Well, I was delivering. I couldn't listen to the
Robert, hold on, Robert. I'll be right back, Robert.
Hey, run away. This is what he does.
Now he'll be back. It's our show. He's not gonna walk away from our show.
He won't even make eye contact. Look at him. He's staring at the table. He won't even make eye contact. The one thing, Reese, I'm not a fan of you either, but at least I respect you for at least bringing people up and facing people. Like, this is actually a respectable thing. This guy right here, look at him. He runs away. He won't even make eye contact. Claims everybody's a troll. Nobody will show their face. I'm here. This is my face. This is
All
not.
right, so what about today, though? That's when Mondo was about to get kicked off right there. But I'll tell you guys this. Since then, Mondo has been aggressively attacking Eli and coming up whenever he wants. Did you guys hear Eli yesterday when he was doing his walk on how mad he got because Mondo's picture was up there? So Eli has an advantage over Mondo, and Mondo will always go after him. One thing I will tell you guys this, that with all these people up here, Eli has made these people go absolutely nuts and crazy because they spend all their time doing this. All their time doing this. The ins and outs. Tyree Sneed's up there. I left Batman for last. That dude, I went on his channel. He says nigga and all this stuff, and this dude does some weird stuff. I didn't even put none of his videos up there because I just don't like the guy at all. But that guy, they all have this in common though. They will do anything that they can, even waste their own money on Eli. They make troll accounts. They pay for things. Now, did you guys hear Jamie the Legion say, when I asked them a question, simple question, do you have other accounts to where you're paying for memberships with Eli, and are you using those accounts to give him super chats? He was like, no, it's not my account, but I have access to it. So if you have access to it, you're paying money right there too. You're putting the money in. And he said, well, it's $5. $5 made that dude go crazy because he goes crazy off of 99 cents. I said that to you. You did that, and you are paying Eli, which makes you part of the traveling circus. What I have came to understand in these 9 months, that these people are willing participants and they pay to be part of the traveling circus. Every community that they go into, they leech on to try to get Eli or try to get you to want to hate him as much as possible, and they'll stay as long as possible in their sales. As long as they can do that and they have another avenue where they can talk about Eli, they will do it. Is this a disease, and is this good for mental health? I don't know, but in this investigation, every single person is guilty as charged. Now, everyone knows that I have done things with JB Gunner. I have no issue with JB Gunner at all. He has been straight up front with me. He's someone that I have asked him about the Eli thing, about spitting on the grave, and I already knew about that from when Tammy and them said, and JB Gunner did this when I didn't even know who JB Gunner was. They just started loose lips, sink ships. That's what they did. So I have to ask him. I said, are you the guy, or did you really go ahead and do that? JB Gunner said, yeah. JB Gunner also, while inebriated and drunk, also knew. He said, well, if you're going to do the documentary and you go talk bad about Jamie, you got to talk bad about me. I ain't got nothing bad to say about you except, you know, the words that you use, but we got over that and we've done 4 episodes. So I ain't got nothing bad with you. Jamie is a punk and tried to use subpar racism until he's Jewish and he understands that you don't like them either. So then he was just trying to play the white card and tried to do that on me, and it backfired. He realized that I was not the same person that he deals with Eli. I'm not an Elier. I am actually a real content creator. If you guys don't believe me, go check out my Social Blade. 87,000 views my last 28 days. I'm at going on 4.3 million views. I make real videos. Go through my thing and I make it easy for you because I put up playlists so you guys can click out and see what I do. I do interviews. I do on-scene reporting. I do things that interest me, and I put my time and effort into doing my own reports and research to make things happen. All of these people had to come through Hot Facts in order to get this thing done. As you see, most of these clips came from them coming onto my channel and talking to me. I asked them questions. They gave me the answers. So can't no one say what I'm saying is false unless all these people are fraudulent. The first person that says they are true the first person that says I'm false, raise your hand. If not, that means you're a fake person if you are that person there. You guys told me everything. Now, I could have put a whole lot more things of what you guys do to go ahead and go at this guy, but I'm like, that's nuts. This guy is all crazy by itself, and you guys make him more crazy. So now I got to look at who's crazier in this investigation, Eli or you guys. If you guys are paying to be crazy, that might make you guys a little bit more nuts. So if this came down to, if we're going to charge anyone, this goes down to mutual combat. All you guys are idiots. Now let me play some JB Gunner.
What's up, guys? I'm Sean Berube. This is my boy Vargas, and we love watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Didn't get a bad vibe from ODN. What was your opinion on ODN? Some people are saying ODN has done some very, very bad stuff. They say you have done some bad stuff. And I actually, let me get this one out the way too.
Sure.
Did you piss or pee on his dad's grave?
I spit and pissed on him.
What would make you do something so heinous?
To cause him mental pain and anguish.
All right, so take me, people. Damn. He being real now, people. Take me, look, I know that people out there say, do you regret anything ever in your life? And we all say no. I would think that would be a regrettable moment in someone's life to go do that to someone's grave. Now, if someone did that to my son or my mom or anybody else like that in my family, I'm about to go do work.
No, that's
work on that.
That was the point. That was the point. Let me say this. There's plenty of things I regret in life. That's not one of them. That's not one of them at all. And exactly the words that just came out your mouth. You have to realize this dude put a hit out on my life. He didn't have enough money to put a real hit out on my life. So when it comes to Eli, keep in mind
Was that the $50 one? Was that the $50 hit you were talking about? Oh my goodness.
So understand, this is a dude that called CPS on girlfriends of mine, all kinds of shit. He hired private investigators to try to find out where I live, because he couldn't find me. So finally, I said, fuck it, I'm going out. I was going out to Vegas anyway. So I went out to Vegas, and while I was out there, I said, why not spend a couple of days in Cali? And so I went out there, and all it was to make him do exactly what you just said. You said if someone did this to my people, I'd be on them. And that's
I gotta go do work. I gotta go do work.
Right. And that was what I was trying to get him to do, is get out of his fucking house, come to that park, come wherever. Since I'm out here, he might as well catch these hands. That way I can just get on my shit, go back to Florida and be good. So that's what, when I was out there, that's all that was an instigation. It was my way. I knew it would make him cry, which it did. I knew at that point he would see that I will come to California, which I did. And I knew at that point he still wouldn't man up and say, fuck this, I'm done with it, which he didn't. So at the end of the day, it proved everything I wanted to prove. And I'm not even the only person that's been out there fucking with him. GLM in the chat room, she's been out there she didn't piss on or spit on the grave, but she's went out there to call him out. It's just the truth.
Yeah, all right. All right now, y'all. You all good there? Hit that mute button. All right now, so we are all good there, people. I hope you guys like this right now. Now, I've done this. All these people have come through with hot facts. Now, all these people say I do fake news. I don't think any of this is fake unless these are really fake people out there. Now the link is pinned up there. If there is anyone that wants to give insight on any of the stories or any of the people up there, because look, you may not like Eli, but you may not like that group over there, and you want to voice yourself about that group there. If you want to click the link is there. Can you go to the YouTube? The link is pinned. The link is pinned. If anyone wants to come on up. Angel, you're still on that ban. I may think about it, but you're still on that ban. If anyone wants to click the link, give an Eli thing, or even if you want to just say, hey, this was pretty cool, how you actually have all the videos to back up what you're saying, so can't no one say that it's false. If you would like to say, hey, I never looked at all the other people involved in what they do on how they're crazy about Eli. If you want to bring up some points on what you feel that all of them have in common, you can go ahead and click the link. The link is open right now for you guys. The link is open. Anyone, this goes for anyone out there. So if you got something to say, you want to say something about the Eli thing, if you want to ask me a question about
Why did I think about this? Now check this out. I did tell you guys that a long time ago. I said that I'm going to be doing something like this. I was going to do an actual video thing, but I said that's going to be like a 6-hour video. I want to do it like that. So I said, how can I still go ahead and get it done and still do it in a reasonable amount of time? I said, well, let's do it like this. And what I had to do, people, I had to individually, when you're covering things, you have to individually go to these people, have them accept you so that they can actually talk to you, so that you can ask your questions. They never knew I was asking questions to break them down. None of them did. So I was in full investigation from the jump. So that's what it is there. None of them knew what was going on. I am a journalist. This is what I do. I like to spend my time doing these things. This is part of what Reach does. Planet Mondo is in the house. What's up, man? What's up, Mondo?
What's up, bro?
Hey, I know you wrote on the comment. You were like, hold up, what's going on here? So this is what it is, man. I've been doing this for a long time. So there's been times that where you've been in rooms and you were like, well, what's going on with Reese? Why do you do all that and all this other stuff? Is because I've been gathering information the whole time. And sometimes people get wary because I do this, even in my own gig community, because there was no news channel there and I actually do these things. They get wary, so I bring up certain things and make things happen. So it's like a smoke screen, so I can still go ahead and get my information, so do what I got to do to put things together. So a lot of the times you were actually right, saying I think that he's doing this for this. Some of those times you were actually right. I just couldn't say it.
No, I think, I mean, the last time I came on your show, you admitted that you're pretty much using Eli for content. And I think that's what pissed him off, because he quit after that day, you know. He blamed it on the Dawn thing, but I think you admitting that, like, you want him to come in and you know, it brings you some more views and stuff like that. I think that bothered him. But, yo, I came up here because your boy Dennis Jerome Jr. is talking mad shit over there in the chat room. So, Dennis, if you're listening to this, you don't want smoke with me, bro. I'm telling you, man, you are fucking emotional. I am the last person that you want to talk to crazy like that. So next time you do a live, make sure you let me up so I can talk to you. Because if you're going to talk crazy to me, say it to me. I mean, you can't say it to me in my face. I'm in Philly. You're in fucking LA, right? But at least have the balls, since you're talking about the size of your balls and all this crazy shit, right? At least have the balls to bring me up. You got me blocked in your chat because I exposed your fake ass girlfriend, Christina, who stole her fucking images from TikTok. You're talking about beta male shit, bro. Your woman pays for your whole fucking life. Your dream is to be a gig tuber. Who the fuck wants to be a gig tuber as a dream? Like that's what you want to be at 37. Put that in perspective. Don't talk crazy to me, bro. I've owned my house for 11 years, right? I fucked way more bad bitches than you did. You talking about baddies and all this shit. You sound gay. Like you sound weird. You're a weirdo. Don't talk crazy to me. Please. That's all I wanted to say, because he's a weirdo. Like I prefer Eli over him, because at least Eli is entertaining. That guy, I can't even fucking listen to him. You know what I mean? Like listening to him, dude, I'd rather fucking jump off the building. Like for real, that dude is fucking... That dude is wild. But yeah, Dennis, I'm on your ass. Next time you do a live, right? Let me up. Let me up. Unless you want to come up here right now.
Hey, Mondo, damn. I'm on my other stream, y'all. I didn't have the shots fired. I would have put the fire guns in the back for you right there. That's my fault. I apologize for that. I would have gave you the shots fired, people. So bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Dennis, the link is right here. The link is right here. I see you in the chat. Emilia putting them up there. The link is here. You came up and clicked on me when you didn't know about Black history or nothing, and you said you wasn't smart. You clicked the link. Mondo is right here. I think that if you do say what you do, you can go ahead and do it. And I gotta ask you something too. You never addressed when I told you, why are you sneaking and doing a live stream when you have a passenger in the car with rideshare? I've asked you that. So therefore, you have not answered that. And Christina tried to click on, you are not welcome on my show at all. You're not welcome. I don't talk to you. Nobody here likes you. What you got going on is bad for business.
Dennis can speak for himself unless he sent you over. And Dennis, if you are sending people over that can't do a sentence and speak about anything and put it together properly, then there's something wrong with you. And this just looks bad on you to send her over here. And everybody knows the rule. I know how Mondo looks. ODN is all the way good with me. You got to show your real face. Everybody knows the rule. Eli had to do that his very first time coming on the Hot Facts. You got to show your real face and show that you are a real person before you can go ahead and get on. Mama Goonie had to do it. Everybody has to do the exact same thing. If you can't show your face, stop being ashamed of yourself.
Well, yo, this dude, man. Yo, I love that fake ass Eli account too. That shit is entertaining. Whoever made that, props to you. You know. And yes, I do find Eli a lot more entertaining than Dennis because, like,
hey Mondo, I'm gonna give you the floor. Get whatever you got to get off. I'm gonna give you the floor right now. Go ahead, do what you got to do.
I'll hop off after that and let ODN do his thing.
All right, ODN. ODN, you got to say something because Mondo about to get.
No, I was just gonna give you props, dude. I was gonna say thank you for being fair and honest, man. There's not a lot of people like you out here that'll actually have the guts to say what's real and truthful. A lot of them fall victim, and they let these people peer pressure them into doing stupid stuff. I've been guilty of letting them do it to me too. So I just want to say thank you for sticking by your guns and being real, because there's not a lot of people like you out here. Anyways, I'm going to head out. Thank you so much again for doing an awesome live stream.
Thank you so much, ODN. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, Dennis, I look forward to your 18-hour stream about me, sir. I won't be watching any of it. So.
Oh, doom. Hey, Mondo, you know it's going to be 18 hours, right?
Yeah, because he doesn't have a life.
Trigger him off. Right. He even puts a title up that he don't even stick to. And Dennis, I gotta say something to you right here. You had a gentleman that was on your show telling you that you were trying to tell him about project management. Well, he was trying to explain to you what it is. You laughed at me for writing down all my 5-year, 5-phase plan. And he told you that you have to write these things down. You said, well, I'm gonna go on to the Google Calendar and put time in to go ahead and go on social media and things. Yeah, but you still don't know what you're going to do at that time. You are lost. You don't even know where to start. I'm trying to get to you, man, that you got to start going in a direction that is going to work for you, and quit telling people that every other week your channel is going into a new direction. And all these directions that you're going into, ask Genghis Khan what happened. Ask Hitler what happened when you try to spread out and go all over the place like that. When you can't do that. You are going to die. You are going to get all your troops killed. And it's a shame that you do have potential, unawakened talent there, and you are letting it go to the drain because you want to be on the back seat of someone that can't spell train.
Yo, let me say one more thing. I don't want to hijack your show. I'll say one more thing, and I'm gonna hop off.
The floor is yours now. Floor is yours now.
Just one thing real quick, right? So I can't take a man seriously, right? That's being disrespected. And he sits there and he says, yo, give me 5 weeks to prepare to have a conversation with you because I'm not intelligent enough. Bro, you disrespect yourself. I don't even have to say anything to you. You shit on yourself, right? And you talk about flip-flopping. This dude a week ago was saying, yo, I'm going to unsubscribe from every gig tuber. What did he do within 24 hours? He hopped on YouTube and said, you know what? I want to be a gig tuber again. You can't even make up your fucking... You are a woman. You are a woman. Dennis, you are a woman, sir. I can't even call you sir, ma'am. You're a woman, right? Your girl is more masculine than you. That's all I gotta say, man. You disrespect yourself, bro. You literally said you're not intelligent enough. You flip-flop like a woman. You're fucking beta on steroids. You're a cornball. So Eli, at least he's entertaining, right? Like he's provided all of us with entertainment. Dennis is cringy to the point where you're like, dude, just like, what are you doing with your life, right? That's Dennis for me. So,
hey, Mondo, let me ask you, what did you? All right, because I didn't ask you this. I'm gonna ask Torp this one too. When he gets his turn. Mondo, all right, you said what's going on after you saw what I did. What do you think about? What do you think about what I presented here on what I had?
Honestly, I'm gonna have to watch the replay because I popped in when the J-Rom clip started. So I'm assuming you just took clips from all of his interactions with all the people that were featured on on the image. So yeah, I'll check it out when I get off here, and you end the stream. I'll check it out later. But yeah,
yes, sir. Hey, thank you for stopping by Planet Mondo. People, go check him out. He likes wrestling too, people. He understands when Reese is cutting a promo. He really does, because he tells people and they don't realize it. Mondo knows his stuff. New Jersey wrestling, great talent up there.
Yeah, Philly. I'm originally I'm from the ECW arena area, man. I'm from South Philly. That's where I was.
Come on now.
That's where I was raised. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, Dennis, if you want the smoke, start your live. Let me up there, and I guarantee you're gonna shut that shit down. So it is what it is. But yeah, props to you guys. I'll talk to you guys later, man. Peace.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for stopping on by Planet Mondo. Torp, baby. The Torpedo. The man who was going to tell me exactly what he was thinking when he left me a comment. Torp.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, if y'all want to hear real uncuffed, off the chain, get the reality in, Torp really does that. Torp, are you there? You look frozen. Is he moving?
Yeah, I'm trying to move.
All right. Oh, I got you here.
I got
you here. You're all good. Torp.
I got cookies in the back.
Talk to me, baby.
Here, man. Huh? Yeah.
Talk to me, baby. What's up, Torp?
You gotta admit, man, there ain't no way somebody's not gonna want to chime in on this, right? Especially somebody that's drama 110. That's me. I like the way people play it off like they ain't drama, but they all drama. That's why they're here. And we got fucking Eli being the roast king, of all time. I'm like, damn, dude, you pulled it off. And I was worried about you. I was, because at first I was like, well, Eli went on and on last night and the night before about like, I'm gonna broadcast before you do each interview with each one of those people. I'm like, dude, you can't fucking hear it. That microphone's too big. It's got his ears plugged up, because you never said you were going to interview each people. You said you was going to do a documentary. I knew exactly what the fuck you meant. You said, in other words, what you were going to do was you're going to play clips. You're going to back up everything that you've been saying for fucking 9 months, and you're going to play it back and let people speak their mind. And there it is. There ain't nothing more to talk about after that. I'm like, Eli didn't catch none of that shit, dude. He's in his own world over there. You guys know this. But the biggest problem I had is everybody from A to Z for the last 9 months plus. I'll just go plus. Turk, you don't know what it was like 6 years ago. It's like, I got a good goddamn feeling I do. Y'all been telling me for the last 9 months what the fuck's been happening for 6 years. Y'all saved me a lot of time, goddamn it. How long does it take to get to know this motherfucker? It don't even take 9 months. I appreciate Robert Reese wrapping it up in a bow for us. Can I get an amen? I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Is everybody fucking stuck on stupid like I got with Dennis? He said, let's have a fucking political debate. Motherfucker brings up 8 militant motherfuckers that ain't got nothing better to do than fucking shine down the goddamn Italian they call him white. Same bullshit with Eli. I'm like, when is somebody going to bring the game? Just bring the fucking game and shut the fuck up. You're getting rich off of Eli. Go ahead, give Eli some credit. If the motherfucker dies tomorrow, you broke. There it is. If Eli dies tomorrow, you're all broke. Your super chats exist because of Eli. And you guys fucking did that in general. Not Robert Reese. He ain't getting no bank off of Eli, but he's getting some mad props. He's got the trophy. I'm going to give that motherfucker a fucking realistic superstar right here. How many people just pulled off what Robert Reese just fucking did? There's a few people are going to say, oh, we've been talking about this for 6 years. Problem and point. You didn't make your point. That's why you keep beating the horse. Robert Reese he's like, take the saddle off, motherfucker. I'm going to ride you sideways. This is what happened, and this is where it went. That's it. Everybody getting paid off for Eli. Eli laughing his ass off because his views went to the roof. His views went pop. Now he's a fucking celebrity. Who are you going to blame for that? Who gets the blame for that? You say he's a scumbag, he's a douchebag, he's a kook, a cuck, whatever the fuck you guys call that. Now he's one of those guys. You guys made that happen. You're making fun of the guy in grade school that peed in the urinal with his pants pulled down to his ankles. But you guys made him popular. Don't look at Eli. Eli fucked up. What are you? What did you do to make Eli so fucked up that he got more popular and you got paid? That's why I put that fucking poll up there. I was like, are you guys serious right now? You said it best, Robert Reese.
Hey,
even at $4.99 membership, Eli getting something out of it, ain't he? He getting some pushback on that cash. Eli ain't fucking stupid. He just acts stupid.
Boom. Thank you. Thank you. That's why I call it the traveling circus. And they're paying for their admission. They know exactly what's going on. Legion tried to think that he can outdo me or I don't know nothing. He didn't know nothing about me being subpoenaed and me having back and forth with all these people. He thought that I was just someone else. And he told people, when he was talking crap, that guy HotFacts, he's just some guy in the gig world or the gig community and thinks he's some hot shit. That's what he said. Motherfucker, go look at my channel. I got real ass interviews with real ass people. That's what the fuck I do. I do reporting and journalism. I got bird dogs and shit like that. I do real ass shit. You did not know who I am. When I say I'm the news, you got to understand that that's what it is. Now, there are people that are watching right now that are sources of mine that are I'll just go out and say, there are people that are part of the Eliers that are my sources. And these sources let me know, and they let me know off the record. I have never betrayed them at all. Off the record means off the record. They understand, and they're out there. They're watching. You guys are interacting with these same people and don't even realize. You know why they're giving me the information? Because I am the actual news. Why did every single person up there have to come through HotFacts and tell their story and plead? Because I am the news. Why do people feel that they have to talk to me and get it out there? I got 4 million views and my shit does what it is. He is the news. He has a broader audience than all of us. All we do is talk about Eli, which is why Legion have to back on out and say, I'm not going to deal with him. He has a real channel. Even when he puts up his Eli content, he doesn't type in Eli. He says life coach and things like that. And he puts it like that so other people can tune in, not just the Eliers. So he backed out of that because he knew this guy might have some stuff. Now, all right, Amelia, you told me there's a Tiff here. Who is Tiff? It's an Elier, I think.
Check it out.
No, right here. Someone just click the link. No.
All right.
You know that from Eli people?
How many clips?
As long as you know who it is.
A shit ton, right?
As long as you know who it is. Now,
don't even worry about that, Reese.
My wife knows who the Tiff is. Now, Angel, you're up here.
Tiff is one of Eli's mods in his channel. Tiffany, if you ever heard of mention the name Tiffany, that's her.
All right. Now, Angel, what you got to say? You're on the panel now. Your band is up. Don't do it again.
I promise I'll respect you, Robert. You know I love you, and sorry from last time, but I respect your rules. I respect your wishes. But no, just like how I'm about to say, Eli, is me giving you the news. Eli has a history of attacking the autistic and the people with disabilities for years. And the earliest of mentions I remember was when I was banning and blocking people.
I can't do it. No, fuck that. I can't do it. How in the fuck is Angel getting away with saying the hard R after apologizing when Eli apologized and they riding his ass for 6 years on it? How the fuck Angel getting off with it? Tell me that. Make it make sense.
Torp, let me answer that, Torp. I asked Eli, have you said it in any time soon? He was like, no. I was like, you're good. I ain't gonna bring it up. That's what I did, Torp.
I ain't talking about when he brought it up. I'm talking about why didn't Eli get a pass when Angel does?
Oh. I'll go ahead and give this answer. All right. So, Angel, sorry, man, but I got to go ahead and break it down all the way real. Angel is a little bit different is the word I'm going to use. Angel is so smart that he's looking at it at the actual dictionary term and what it's used for. And he's using that to go at Eli in a way. And he thought that because it's like that, he can use it. But because he's different, he forgot that you're not supposed to do it to go at someone like that, and he got banned off for a few weeks. He understands that, and hopefully, Angel, he said he's never going to do it again. So I got his word right there. Is that fair enough, Angel?
It would to answer your question in a different scenario. It would be like letting someone calling another normal human being a retard, while like me not letting you get away with calling me a retard, because there are so many words and ad hominem attacks in this world that people think it's okay to say. Like if it's okay for like yourself to use a retard on a person like me, then why can't every other word, including the N word, man? Like it makes no sense. But
All right,
I understand,
Angel, I'm gonna stop you there. Angel, I'm gonna stop you there, because right now you're about to be getting on the roll, and I don't want it to slip on out. So, Angel, what I'm gonna do with you right now, I unbanned you, but I'm gonna remove you off. I'll see you next time. I don't want to have it happen right when I just put you off. Now, Tiff, my wife says she knows who you are. Angel said he knows who you are. You're a moderator. What you got to say about the Eli thing?
Well, I just wanted to come up and give you and help you out a little bit, because your mic's kind of crackly, and mine does that too when I go on StreamYards for my phone. And if you go into your settings, into your audio, and you just, all you got to do is literally just change it from like default to speaker.
All right, Torp.
Yeah.
Torp, that didn't even go with, I asked a question, and there we go. Torp, it's back on you.
Yeah, I know what she was doing. Ain't no big deal. We've seen it. It ain't no big deal. Repeat rinse. I get it. But no, I'm gonna go back to what I was asking. I'm on the fucking Eli is a weirdo shit myself. Eli's a weirdo. It ain't no big deal. Everybody knows that. What am I gonna say that ain't been said? What I don't understand is, why is it that a lot of people get away with the shit that he does because they on a certain team? You know what I mean? They on a certain team, so they get away with it. You can say all the bad shit you want about him, and it's all good. You can even like it's okay to just go ahead and say the hard R over and over again with him saying it on your channel, and somehow you get paid to do that, when all you're doing is promoting the hard R. Now that's in everybody's mind. It's like, that's all we know Eli for. It's like, no, that's not all I know him for. I know him for being a drama instigator. That's what I know him for, because he played me. I got played like everybody else did. I thought he was in it for the win. What he's in it is for himself. That's not the win. Because see, the only team he's got is himself. And everybody is boosting his channel. That's what pisses me off to no end. They're boosting his shit. It's like, if you think Eli is this bad monster, this fucked up guy, and let's admit it, he's got some fucking issues, no doubt. But why in the hell would you promote that across the board to get paid with a super sticker? I'm like, that is not helping. Because right now that man is boosted. He is boosted hard. That's what pisses me off. He's boosted. I'm like, dude, he didn't need a boost. He needed to be shut the fuck up. And you all didn't shut him anywhere near shut him the fuck up. He got louder. I'm like, damn, that's bad. So now we're going to have to hear it for many, many, many more months. And this shit is going to get worse. And all because of a fucking super sticker. I said this shit about Flex and all these other guys that were getting paid to do shit because they were getting paid to do shit. Who's keeping it real then? Who? It's all about the money. I've always had a problem with that. You guys know this. My fucking channel clicks that in every time I practically fucking spoke since I joined this here community. And now here we are. Eli this, Eli that, Eli. Well, goddamn it. Anybody that's in this fucking montage of pictures you got, they already know. I know. You know. Everybody, even if they slow, they know. It's like, guess what y'all did? You took that bitch from 2:30 a fucking video or a live. Now the bitch is popping 6 native video and a live. I'm like, way to go, guys. Good job. Now he's going to go and he's going to surpass everybody's views. Everybody's like, who gives a fuck about views? You ain't getting paid. Look at me, guys. I ain't getting paid. Why am I here? Eli got a mental problem too, just like the rest of us. You wouldn't be on YouTube if we didn't have mental problems. This whole goddamn thing is a mental case. I'm here for entertainment. I like to call out bullshit. And right now, Eli was the baseline of the bullshit. But by pumping him up, everybody that got paid to call out his bullshit, in my opinion, and it's a damn good one, just boosted up the bullshit, makes them as bad as him. Should have shut his ass down, guys. All y'all got big mouths. You're smart. You got fire. You got subs. You got following. If you're that strong and you're that business-minded, how did you guys, instead of shutting the motherfucker down, you brought him up? Now, this is where it comes in. You've all heard this 100 million times in the last 30 years. There's no such thing as bad publicity. This is the definition of that. Motherfucker's popping now. Way to go, guys. Now he's popping. You ain't never going to shut him up now. But you're going to get them super chats. Where does that leave guys like me? Watching the whole thing go back and forth like ping pong after a fucking fifth of Beam or Jamerson. I'm just getting fucked up. I don't have to drink to get fucked up. Now my mind is washed. It's poisoned. I'm like, I thought you guys were trying to bust this motherfucker down, trying to shut him up. What happened was you boosted him up, just like Dennis. Just like Dennis, man. He don't give a fuck about you. He don't give a fuck about me. He just wants to be boosted. And we boosted. Full of shit, but we boosted. He don't even need the algorithm as a partner. He needs you guys, and you gave it to him. Sorry. That's what I call handcuffs, man. Put them behind your back. You're under arrest for boosting a bitch. There it is. Your microphone's fucked, dude. No, dude, I can't hear you. Your microphone's fucked. That ain't me. Shit, he can't hear. Shit, man. One of us is locked up, dude, because all I hear is you in a tin can. It's really low. It's bad. It's really bad. It might be on my end. I ain't seen nothing in the chat about your shit being down. Yeah, there we go. Chase 44. Your audio's fucked up, dude. It's really bad. I got nothing, man. I mean,